ever find, right, the sentence, the essence that sums up being a parent of young kids perfectly is being a parent is a lot of sitting down and then standing back up again, because it's impossible to like sit down for longer than 2 minutes, because you sit down thinking, okay, I've done everything. I think everything. I think the kids are happy, think they're entertained, distracted, and then the next minute, Mommy, can I have a drink? And it's like, okay, straight back up again. But it's fine, because you know what? I can sit down when I'm dead, I'm sure, or maybe even lie down, who knows. I love being a mum. I'm not complaining. Well, I am a bit, but I love being a mum. I think it's okay to complain about something and love it more than anything in the world at the same time. Similar to Honey's, like, I complain about him all the time. And yes, as you know, I do the whole fuck you sometimes behind his back if he's really pissed me off. But that doesn't mean that I don't love him with all of my heart. And I wouldn't take a bullet for him. Not a bullet in the head though, a bullet or in the face. A bullet that wasn't going to definitely kill me. Then I would take it for him, I would. But the reason why I wouldn't probably die for Honeys is because, I don't know how the conversation's got here, but I wouldn't die for Honeys just because I feel like, well, I mean, I want to be around for the boys. And I think honestly, and I think Honeys would agree with this, I do more for the boys. I think generally mums do. Generally, not always the case, especially not now as things have evolved, but I do most of the parenting, and I think I would be the bigger loss to the boys than Honeys. Oh my gosh, I said it, but it's the truth. Can we just get that out there? And that doesn't mean Honeys doesn't do a lot, because he does. I know I put the video out the other day where I was bitching and I was moaning, and I was, honestly, me and Honeys, we were kind of in a bit of a rough place in terms of, like, not rough places in like arguing, but we were just, like I said, you know, in a marriage or a relationship, or even in a friendship, you know, when you're very close to someone, like, or family member, it's natural that you have peaks and troughs and ups and downs, and can I think of any other way to describe, like, it's just up and it's down, and that's normal. It would be so boring if it was the same all the way along. So we were just going through a period of just like, oh, I don't know, sometimes your husband just pisses you off just simply by being there, but now, you know, you always know, well, it's going to be good again, and we're good again. And I think that shows the strength for a relationship, because there's so many other outside things going on, like the external factors that impact, you know, your mood and patience. And I think the sign of a great relationship is that you do go through those trials and tribulations, and you do swear at them when they're going up the stairs behind their back, but then you love them the next day. Anyway, guys, I've got lip gloss on and it feels really funny at the side of my mouth. I think I should cut my hair as well, because I'm liking it this length. I've not cut it, but I'm just going to pretend I have. I wanted to come on here though, guys, and say that I have had a few bad days recently in terms of feeling quite down, like just like a relationship. I think it's natural that your mood, it goes up and down, because again, it'd be so boring. Like, what would life be if you were just happy or content all the time? And I think this is just such a cliche, it is, but it's a cliche because it's true. The hard times make the good times even better, you know, because you know what it's like to not feel great, so then when you do feel great, you appreciate it more. And you know that probably there's, you know, not great is waiting around the corner for you. It's lurking. It's going to jump out from around the corner at some point, and you're going to feel shit again. But again, that's life. But yeah, I've been feeling really, just like questioning everything. I feel like I'm definitely having a midlife crisis. I still don't know what I want to do in my life. Like, what do I want to do? Do I want to be a painter? Do I want to be a furniture restorer? Because that's been like an idea recently where it's like a dream of mine. I want to get a big van. I want to buy old sofas and old furniture from Gumtree or similar places for like £50, or maybe even get the ones for free that are really like they've been through stuff. They've been in a crack house. You know, they have holes in them, cigarette burns, probably semen. Like, I want to get those sofas and I want to restore them and like bring them back to life. Because you know what? I really like cleaning. I feel like with cleaning, like as an example, you're doing something like physical and immediately you can see like the results. And I think that gives me great satisfaction. Whereas like forever, really, since I left uni, all I've really done is do like officey work where I'm just sat behind a computer all day, sending out emails, working on spreadsheets, attending meetings. And I just don't think that's the life for me. I don't think it ever was the life for me. I'm having a real midlife crisis and work is difficult. It's stressful. I know everyone's in the same boat. And I know the grass is, you know, you always think the grass is greener always, but I just feel like I've been at my job now for over 10 years. And I know that there's not gonna be any advancement or change. And I don't want to badmouth the company that I work for because I have so much like appreciation and respect for my company, and I love the majority of people that are there. You know, I have the greatest of respect for the majority of my colleagues, but I just feel like I need a change. But then change is really terrifying. So I feel like maybe I'm at a bit of a crossroads. I'm not fulfilled by my job, and I don't believe that you have to be fulfilled by your job. You know, this kind of this millennial idea. I don't know. Am I a millennial? I have no idea. Am I Gen Z? I don't know. Like everyone seems to know. Like, oh, I'm a millennial. Oh, I'm a Gen Zer, and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I am, and I don't care enough to even find out. But I feel like the younger people, the youth of today, they have a very different approach to work. I just feel like they feel like you should be fulfilled by your job and your job should be a source of happiness. And I don't think I don't disagree. Like if you be like, do you girlfriend, you do whatever you want to do. And I support you and I think that your hair looks great today. You're going to do amazing things. Like I really do. But for me personally, I don't feel like we should be looking at our careers for happiness, but I do think it should kind of fulfill you in some way. It should give you some sense of satisfaction. I mean, I've even been thinking, should I go work in a factory? Because I'll be doing stuff with my hands and I can see the immediate results. And I don't mind monotony and tedium because you know I love crystal art. I've been dreaming about being a professional crystal arter because you know I'm addicted to my crystal art and I would just love it to get paid for that. Just get paid for... You know, if you've not seen that video, like watch that video. It will explain everything. But I just want to like be doing something, like creating something, seeing the difference that I am making. Whereas at the moment, it's just like constant, just like email. Nothing seems to happen. I don't know, like, what am I actually doing? What's my impact on the world? And it's very monotonous, like, ironically. My days are very monotonous. I just log in, do everything I have to do, and then I log off. And then I do it all again the next day. And I know that that's the life for the majority of people. And I feel very grateful just feel very grateful to have a job and to work for a really great company. But am I fulfilled in any way by it? No, I'm just questioning everything. I just feel like I need to be bold and make a change because whenever somebody leaves my company, I'm just full of admiration for them. And I find it very inspiring because I think to myself, like, how brave to actually have a change. And I feel like I'm desperately in need for a change. And on the one hand, I think I'm too old, but I'm past it. And I feel like the ship has sailed. But then on the other hand, I feel like, no, I'm still young. Like I'm full of energy. I'm vivacious. I'm not really that ambitious, if I'm being honest, but I feel like I have a lot to offer anyone. And what I would really like to do is just have my own business. But again, that takes so much bravery to do. And oh, I don't know, guys. Like I'm at a real crossroads, like a midlife crisis. Did you have a midlife crisis when you were 21? No, okay. Did you have a midlife crisis when you were 40? Did you? Because I feel like I'm definitely having one. And I just don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. But I feel like if there's ever a time to have a change, it's now. Before I'm institutionalized. I'm institutionalized into my company. And it's just like, I just have to be bold. Like, believe in myself. Oh, but it's so hard to do, isn't it? Like, it's easy to say, oh, be bold. You can do anything. Be brave. It's easy to say all those things. But it's really difficult. And my job is so comfortable and cozy, but it's not giving me anything. And it doesn't have to give me anything, but it's starting to just feel like, I feel like I'm just going to log in, log out, log in, log out, log in. Oh, it's the weekend. Oh, yes. But then log in, log out, log in, log out, log in, log out. And then before I know it, I'm dead. And you know what? I just want to be an inspiration for my boys. If they were old enough, I'd want to start a business with them, but they're not quite old enough yet. I don't know, guys. Anyway, guys, on to another subject. I did get some lights, and I'm going to put them in the back. I don't know, guys. It's easier for me to talk about lights than it is talk about my midlife crisis, I guess. But could you let me know in the comments? Have you had a midlife crisis? Are you in one now? Do you have any advice for me? Like, what should I do? Because I feel like the reason why I've stuck with my job for so long is because my priority is my children. Like, they're still young. I think they're still in primary school. Until they get to high school, and they're maybe a bit more independent. Maybe they're walking to school by themselves and walking home by themselves. I feel like that's what I've been like waiting for, because I always wanted to be the mum who would be very present and like there in the morning, there in the evening, like, you know, doing all of the drop-offs, because I never had that growing up. So I always, like, that's what I really wanted to do for my kids. And I'm doing that. I've done that. But I feel like in a couple of years, they're going to be in high school. They're not going to want me to be dropping them off and picking them up. Even now, they're quite embarrassed because I'm stood there. And like, I look around and I'm thinking, where are all the mums? I don't know. Like, the mums probably dropped them off at the end of the street. But my boys seem to really enjoy me being there. So for as long as they enjoy me being there, I'll be there. But I have so much flexibility in my job. And that's really, yes, a lot of downsides. But I have so much flexibility. So that's like, and that enables me to then be super present with the boys. So I feel like right now, like, I should probably stick with that. I don't know, guys. And I really hope no one from my work is watching this video. But even if they are, I don't mind. Because I love the company I work for. And if there is anyone from my company watching this video, then you're definitely one of the people that I love, because you're watching my videos. You have great taste in YouTube channels. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to, like, again, just have a bit of verbal diarrhea over you. Oh no, that sounded awful. Sorry, guys, that sounded so bad. Like, and as that diarrhea, the word was coming out of my mouth, I was thinking, don't say it, don't say it, don't say it. And I did. And then I made it worse by saying over you. I'm so sorry, guys. Like, I hope you're not having your breakfast. It's been tough recently. It has, guys. It really has. Oh, but I know I'll get through this. And if anyone has any words of wisdom, like, please let me know. I would really, really appreciate it, because I always value your opinions, and reading your positive comments, it really makes me happy. So anyway, guys, I'm going to go. But if you're going through a midlife crisis, no, you are not alone, girlfriend. You are not alone. I'm in that same place with you. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go. I'm going to try and put up these lights. Wish me luck, guys. Wish me luck. Okay, bye. Bye.